In the film, It's a Mad, Mad, Mad World, it was about a bunch of people looking for buried treasure under a big W. Nobody knew what the big W was, but they were looking for it anyway. The film had almost every famous comedian in it at the time: Milton Berle, Jimmy Durante, Ethel Merman, Sid Caesar, Jonathan Winters, and Buddy Hackett. Everyone has their own comedic style, and there's a lot of infighting and name calling. Everyone's working against each other for a common goal. Everyone wants to get the big prize. None of them get the prize, but they're united in the idea that if they can't have it, then nobody else can either. Welcome. Welcome to Conservative Coffee Hour. I'm Stanley Smith. At Conservative Coffee Hour, we've been searching for positive conservative messaging for over 3 years now. There's been a lot of infighting and name calling. Last week, we had an argument about whether the 2020 election was stolen. After about 10 minutes of this, the person arguing that the 2020 election was not stolen said that, well, of course it was rigged, but that we can't say it was stolen because theft is different than cheating. And we wonder why we're all frustrated about the lack of conservative messaging in today's world. We have a lack of community working against us. In Scott Peck's analysis of community, he said community consists of 4 stages of development, starting with the pseudo community, where people are all on their best behavior and come together for a discernible cause, usually following a disaster. The second phase is chaos, when natural fractures and differences come to the surface. And in this phase, we have a lot of name calling and clobbering people over the head. From there, if we make it out of that phase, we move on to the emptiness stage, where people take on a level of acceptance and awareness that their personal beliefs sometimes need to be set aside in order to see others. The last phase is true community, where people use I statements that reflect the idea that my personal experience might not be the same for everyone else. Similar to the film Mad, Mad World, we're all looking for the same thing, but we get trapped in between the pseudo community and the chaos phase. Mr. Peck surmises that most of us go through life mistaking pseudo community for the real thing. We can see this played out in the world today. There's a lot of name calling and clobbering people over the head. Some people make it through this stage and to the other side. We need to start hearing from those people. We have not lost our way in these troubled times. We're on our way. It's hard to see that sometimes. Yes, we're looking for a message, but maybe just coming together and looking, watching, and waiting is the whole point. We were looking for a message, and instead, we're finding a way. If you would like to join us at Conservative Coffee Hour is every Saturday at 10 a.m. Central Time on Zoom. I will include my email in the description of this video. I'll be happy to send you an invitation. And I look forward to seeing you very, very soon.